guys, so I'm finally able to make a video about everything. I've been busy. Anyway, so my experience was incredible. I think that everyone, at least at some point in their life, should experience an ayahuasca retreat. It was honestly the best gift I could have ever given myself. It was eye-opening, and it was comforting and loving. And the place that I went to, Soul Quest, I mean, the volunteers, the people that ran it, everyone there, the food was amazing. Everything a part of this experience, it was just phenomenal, and I would do it over in a heartbeat. But yeah, it was really eye-opening, and I feel like a lot of unanswered questions that I had were really answered and were really faced. And I got to see pets and, family that crossed over, and a lot of it was, just doors that were still open and still lingering. It was really important for me to close them in order for me to move on into the next chapter for myself. But it was just a loving energy. It was beautiful. I wish I could just get like a video of everything and just be able to replay it, because it was just, I can't explain it. But I think that everyone should, once in their lifetime, should just be able to experience it and to really, really see it. The first night, I think I was fighting it off. So you go up, you receive it, and you receive ayahuasca, and then it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to kind of, everybody's different, but that's really the amount of time that it kind of takes for it to start. And so I wasn't really feeling much. I was kind of just sitting there and kind of just like waiting for, I don't really know what to start up, or to like, for that to start up for me, but and then so you a little while into it, you kind of go up and you receive the booster, and so I took another amount, another dose, and then I started to like feel it, and I think I was starting to fear it a little bit, and I think I was fighting it, to be honest. But again, and like I think once my nerves, that started to kick in, it wasn't an experience for me, and I was kind of disappointed, I think, in myself. And then I started thinking, like, was I not getting the full effect because I, didn't stick to the right dietary plan? Like, what was it really? And I think it was just because, like, I was building a lot of fear up, and because I was nervous. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous the first time. And so, I was kind of disappointed. And then so the next day was the optional extra day that you could do. And I was sitting with it for a little bit, and I was thinking, well, I came all the way here, and I'm here. If I'm gonna really, really commit to something, I'm gonna give my all, and that's what I do. So I decided to do the day ceremony, and I've got to say, it was the second best thing besides the final night. So it was just, it was under a tree, and you've got like this comfortable and super cozy mat, and like you've got the blankets and you've got pillows, like everyone is making sure you're okay, and and it was just, it was incredible. And I think that, I have to say, for me personally, laying down, closing your eyes, and just going through the experience really was top notch. Like that's where I really had the effects. Like when I was just sitting up and like waiting for it and like looking at the nature, like I just lay down, and that's where I personally had the experience. But underneath this big tree, and like the breeze that came in, and like the clouds that kind of came through, and it was just, I was seeing different visuals, and because I've been so torn about, there's a couple, I went in, the sun kind of comes in right now, and this is exactly what happened when I was asking about, because one of the things that I really wanted to cover and to have more clarity about, like one was about healing and figuring out like what I'm supposed to be doing, and, about travel and things of that sort. But so I kind of went in with the intention of like, all right, what am I asked Aya, about, really, really connecting with the industry that I'm currently in, and or about travel, these are two major things where I've been so split and so divided about, and experiencing a lot of the visuals that I received about the industry, the entertainment industry, and it got, all of a sudden it got really, really dark, and it got dark. You know, it was just for a little bit that I was experiencing it, but I did get to see the darker side of the industry and what that would entail if I keep connecting with that and I keep moving down that path of control and being pulled apart and just not being able to be an authentic version of myself. I'll just say it that way. And it was just, and so as soon as I started asking more about travel, all of a sudden it got really sunny, and I was just shown all these different visuals of places and people and animals that I have saved. So I literally got this visual of one animal after another, of all the, and she showed me all the animals that I saved from being consumed over 3 years. So it was just wild. And it was just beautiful. It was everything that I could think of and then some. And I tell you, it's just, if you get the experience to do this, go to Soul Quest. Everything was phenomenal, all nutritious food, and just the people were incredible, and just how everything was set up. It was really phenomenal. I really recommend it to anybody just to experience and to try. And then, so there was the final night. So the final night, I decided I'm gonna go in and do even more than I did the day before and then the night before that. So I ended up going in, and I committed myself, and I closed my eyes, I laid down, and it was just an experience of true self-love and really, really connecting with feminine energy and family members, all just giving me the green light to be able to go and travel and experience that, and just to connect with my independent energy, and to be able to just close up some chapters that were still just kind of hanging out in my subconscious mind, so it was really just stunning, and I did dip into some, I was given the option to kind of dip into some of the darker issues, and they say if you've got the choice to kind of go down, the darker experiences, go down the darker experiences, because you'll get a lot more out of everything, and you'll do a lot of healing, and it'll be really, really beneficial. So I did tap into a little bit of that, and it was so healing, and I was able to just love myself and see where my journey was leading me to, and the things and the people and the places that I'm going to be connecting with. And again, if I could just take everything that I saw, and got to experience it, and just be able to project it on, something to be able to go back and revisit some of that, and to be able to really show other people, just try it, just experience it once, because the amount of love that I was giving to myself, and the amount that I was healing and figuring out, and what I was being shown through ayahuasca, through Aya, it was a very feminine energy, and it was just incredible, and again, seeing family members that passed, pets that passed, and just being surrounded by complete love, and just really being able to experience love toward myself. It was an experience I will never forget. And so now the plan is to go to Ecuador. So I wanted to stay in the US. I wanted to have this experience at Soul Quest in Florida, to be able to, just in case anything were to happen, health-wise, or any issues that came up. So now I've got the medicine within me, but I just wanted to stay local. And so just in case anything happened, I'd be right here, so now I'm going to go even deeper. And now I'm going to, go into, and visit Ecuador, just to kind of dive a little bit deeper, go more towards the darker issues, and do a lot more healing over there. But I mean, for the amount of information and the amount of healing and love that I received during this Florida trip, this Florida ayahuasca experience was just top notch. You know, gosh, it was amazing. So now, you know, again, just to repeat, now I'm going to go to Ecuador to experience a little bit deeper. We're gonna go dive a little bit more into it. But yeah, no, I was able to see what I'm going to experience, and a lot of the business end of what I'm going to be doing, and setting up for myself, and just the people that I'm going to be helping, and, you know, animals that I'm going to be saving. It's a really great way to really close up some stuff, you know, be able to connect with a lot of healing, and to really see. I mean, everyone's different. Everyone kind of goes in with your own intention, or you could just go in open and just like, whatever Aya wants to show me, she's just going to show me. But it was incredible. I mean, at one point I was hugging a tree. Like, there was this big, massive tree in the center, and I actually like grabbed it, and I think it was the first tree I've ever hugged in my entire life. But I was there, and the music, oh my gosh, I didn't even mention the music. The music, because it kind of brings you through the journey. You go through this experience, and the music. I mean, I love music. I'm a huge music fan. So I ended up getting the playlist. They send you the playlist afterwards, but incredible. So the people, the music, where I was staying, the food. I mean, it was just, everything couldn't be better. Like, everything was just sensational, you know? So, but you get the visuals, and you get I mean, everyone had their own experience. And then they kind of, you know, so if you feel like, you know, you're still holding on, and you need to purge, you get the hape. So, you know, I couldn't think of it for a while, and I was just like, oh, hape, like happy. And then they kind of blow the hape up your nostrils, and you're able to purge. You're able to like let a lot of stuff go. So that was super healing in itself. And then you kind of dive in even deeper, which is really, really beneficial. So I definitely recommend doing hape. So from there it was, and I've been meaning to post this video for a long time, but I've got 2 months to do a lot of stuff. So I've been kind of slammed, if I'm being honest. So it's been really busy, but so now I'm going to go even deeper and experience it on a even deeper end, and to kickstart my experience and finally kickstart my journey in August. So I'm very excited. There's a lot on my plate that I still need to kind of get through and experience and deal with before that. But I think that going into this experience and having another ayahuasca experience, you know, to kickstart this journey that I'm going to be embracing is something that I really want to do. You know, to really start the experience, to start the trip, to start my journey with ayahuasca. So I feel like that's going to be a really beneficial way to get this going, and to be able to finally go and journey and to help people and help animals. So and really connect with figuring who this person is out, you know, along the way. So that's everything for today, you guys. A long-awaited video, and I'm just doing this now. So if you get the experience, definitely, you know, if you want to stay within the US, check out Soul Quest in Florida. You can't get a better experience for your first time. You know, it's a really affordable way to experience it and to really connect with it. And it's, again, the best gift I could have ever given myself. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. So anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for your patience with this video. I will see you guys next time.